I was gonna let Shane O'Mac take her in there and knock her off.
I got classic grandma cookies.
Oh man.
You be smashing grandmas?
No, classic chocolate chip grandma cookies. Home baked and all that shit.
Well,
I
that's
literally
look,
went to do it at the same time again.
I'm about to look. I'm about to say. I'm about to look. I'm about to. I'm about to take you off for a second, Stone Cold.
I kept moving it.
So we
You moved it.
so we can start our show.
Jimbo coming too.
Yeah, I heard him call. I heard him. He was on. He called on the hotline, or he just called on your
Yeah,
phone.
no, he called my phone.
Okay.
He was asking what was wrong with the page.
What? Oh, huh?
Nah, it's because we came up with a conclusion here that when they disabled my account and banned my OG account,
Yeah.
that's the reason. I don't know if you noticed when you go to the group, it's like a default picture. It's not our picture. It's not the logo no more.
Yeah.
So our cover photo's not there anymore. Nothing.
Yeah. Yeah. I noticed that.
That's because when they banned my account, all the content I posted went with it.
Oh shit! So I gotta go in there and do it, or
I can do it either way.
Okay.
Yeah, because I'm an admin now. You made me
Yeah.
an admin. So. I mean some wings.
Kenny mad.
I mean some fucking wings from this shit's called Just Wings.
You said what?
It's called Just Wings.
Yeah, bro. That's Is this the same place? I know I get Just Wings, or it's either Just Wings or Just Four Wings, but I ordered there today. I think it's called. Yeah, it might be Just Wings. I think I told you about the spot.
Did you have to DoorDash? Did you like get delivery or what?
It's called. Well, this is called. It's Just Wings.
It's Just Wings. Yeah.
Yeah. Hell yeah, mango hot, bro. I got the boneless, but what flavors did y'all get?
Garlic parm and a ranch.
Yeah,
I love ranch.
See, I did. We got the garlic parm too, because the garlic parm is like a mild.
Yeah, they fire.
Yeah, it got the heat on it. Yeah, that's shit. Do y'all got the same boxes? Them tan boxes?
Nah, these is black.
Okay, so they got these tan boxes with these little ridges.
But this is an interesting thing. Did you pick up or did you get delivery?
Delivery.
Okay, so here's the thing, right? This shit is low key genius. I think it's a food truck that makes the food, and I ordered it for pickup. You know where I picked it up at? Chili's to go.
Chili's to go.
And this isn't Chili's.
Yeah.
And then I looked on their website, and you can see they're in certain places, certain days of the week.
Yeah, you got the curly fries?
Yeah, I gave them to Kobe.
Yeah, bro, the curly fries be hitting.
They look good. They look better than Rally's.
Yeah, and they got the good ranch. They got that Zaxby. They feel like not the Zaxby. They feel like they got that Wingstop ranch.
I'm about to slap them though. They gave me them 2 containers. Like I got 16 wings. You gave me 2 little ranches.
Bro, see, yeah, I did the 22 boneless. Yeah, and they give you one ranch in each flavor. I'm like, I got to double up on the sauce.
But they do got like a 32 wing option and 44 wing option. It's like, and it's only $36.
Yeah. Bro, I order from them, bro. Like that's bro, I order from them, dog. This is like a place that I order from. 22. I did the 22 boneless. December 19th, 22 boneless. December 3rd, 16 bone in.
But regular.
Bro, the fried Oreos, all that shit. Bro, they go crazy, bro. I fuck with them. I've been fucking with them. The price is better than than Wingstop.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll take the curly fry. I like Wingstop fries, but I'll take these curly fries.
Right. Yeah, nah, these wings definitely better than Wingstop.
Bro,
if bitches still got a kick to them, for real.
Yeah, I didn't think it was. It said mild because it said
I just figured it was because of garlic.
I was hoping that it did have heat on it because it said mild. Oh, bro, that be hitting, bro. Where we got this thing streaming at?
Everywhere.
I'm reading too. We got to get some shares.
Yeah, we're in everything.
Okay, I'm reading too.
This ain't the burner account, is it?
I hope not. That's what I was trying to say.
I don't think it is. Nah, it's not. We got 403 subscribers on there.
Okay.
It's just I ain't did no shares yet because we ain't start signing the group yet.
Okay, yeah, okay, no, that's good. Then. That's good now. That's fine. I'm gonna grab these. Grab mine. It's just wings and bring it out.
Yeah. Welcome to the pre-show. This where it goes down. We don't have shit to talk about. God damn. That sound like you just murdered a chihuahua.
Mango habanero, right?
Yeah. You
Bruh.
just killed a dog.
Huh?
You definitely just killed a dog.
Why?
That's what that noise sounded like. I
What
know it was your fucking door, but it sounded like you killed.
Oh, you hear that? Yeah. But yeah, bro, mango habanero, bro. That's the flavor. That's the one, bro. That shit, you got 30 seconds. That's the one. It got kick. It got kick on it. It's sweet, bro. Like you get that mango first, and then that habanero kick come in, and it's not like super. It's hot, but it's really just like one of them palate cleansers, like your sinus. That shit'll clear your sinus out.
You know who likes mango habanero wings?
Ozarko Byron.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, guarantee he does. Guaranteed. All right. I guess maybe it should be about time to share, huh?
Yeah.
Y'all in the pre-show, y'all go ahead and share. I'm not starting until we get up double digits. We don't get double digits before I start. We ain't gonna fucking do the show. We just gonna sit here, eat, and talk. Ain't gonna be no show. We ain't gonna talk about Jim Caldwell. None of that shit. Y'all better get this.
I don't even know, cause
y'all better get some people in here before I hit that goddamn start button. I know that.
Look, I'm back online, so.
Oh, you good?
Oh, hell yeah, boy.
What'd you do? You went Xfinity? Yeah.
Yeah, my boy right there too. So I ended up doing the 120. I didn't ever still getting cable because
this motherfucker that goddamn cable, boy.
Well, no, bro. I think my sister and them supposed to be probably slide back. So I need to be able to make sure that everybody, you know what I'm saying? J to the I. Yeah,
this is great. Jimbo is actually live in a room where we used to hunch all type of bitches.
Is that his mama's house?
Huh? Don't let your mama watch this. I do not want her to know that I ever did anything in that room because she just started liking me, bro. Like,
so she didn't like you?
Oh my God! Why was the devil? Jimbo's mama hated me.
See, that's that white boy shit rubbing off on you. You go over there. You go over there with them. Now you.
I was a bad influence, boy. His mama hated me.
Shout out to Zach, man.
She hated me so bad I rapped about it in a song.
Damn, my brother.
He was Jackie Chan. I was Chris Tucker.
Oh man.
You know, it was rush hour.
That's funny.
I'm surprised he ain't go like this. No. Yeah, look at he always went. He said, no, I'm Chris Tucker. No, bitch, I'm Chris Tucker. You Jackie Chan. And it made more sense because, you know, he like that anime shit. So it makes sense that he's Jackie Chan. Boy, he look uncomfortable. Look at Jimbo down there. He look uncomfortable. He not sitting nowhere comfy right now. You need a
mama.
You need a chair, Jimbo. You look like you sitting on a stool. Stone Cold look comfortable as fuck, as usual. This boy had a wife beater and a recliner. He got his girl's zebra blanket over his legs. He is fucking rolling.
It's comfortable. The boy who ain't been to work and
God damn it, let's start the fucking show.
Yeah, we're losing people. I'm gonna put some shares too. Oh, shit.
What the fuck is the intro? There it is.
First pick in the 2021 NFL Draft, the Jacksonville Jaguars select Trevor Lawrence, quarterback, Clemson.
Duval, Bangum, Westside, Jayville, Duval, Hustle House, Frank Coley, he real. Duval, Bangum, Billy, Rankin, throw your D's in the air if you're from the Bangum. Duval, 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 Duval. If you're from a city, holla. Duval, 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 Duval. If you rep my city, holla. Duval, yeah boy, don't them youngins go hard. Swinging in them drop top Chevy, sitting too tall. Jaguar on my plate, on my feet, 2-8, 4-5 on my hip. Set a lame nigga straight.
We got the deep swollen to go. I can't even dethrone Garoppolo.
Welcome to the Minute Teal Podcast. It's your host, the cannabis analyst, rocking with your boy, the hot take hooligan. I'm Agent J. That's Agent K. I don't know what's going on. All right. Y'all heard me, dog?
I don't know what the fuck just happened.
Oh, God. Well, I don't know what the hell's going on. We got Stone Cold in the building.
You took the intro from him, man.
He didn't say nothing.
He froze. Like, he just spazzed just now. I don't know what the fuck happened to bro, man.
I'm looking at my phone. I hear this shit go down. I'm thinking, okay, you all right? You want to try that over again? What's good? You good?
I don't know what the fuck just happened. We not live no more?
We're not?
No.
It says live on mine.
It says in stream on mine, like live.
Let me see. Hold on. Let me check because my shit says go live.
Yeah.
Go live entertainment.
On mine. It says in stream on mine, like live. Let me see.
All right, we live. Okay. Whoever
says go live. Let me take your back out of here.
Yeah, go live entertainment.
God damn. I don't know what happened.
I'm looking like, bro.
I was sitting here, and, like, even right now, we don't got a background. None of my shit is here. I can't play commercials or nothing.
All right, well, I got it.
Do we have the background on?
Yeah, for behind us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Well, this is the Minute Teal Podcast.
Run the intro again. Run the intro again.
We'll run the intro again. Hold on. Let me find one with Trevor.
Let's go fuck up the Spotify.
First pick in the 2021 NFL Draft, the Jacksonville Jaguars select Trevor Lawrence, quarterback, Clemson.
Duval, Bangum, Westside, Jayville, Duval, Hustle House, Frank Coley, he real. Duval, Bangum, Billy, Rankin, throw your D's in the air. If you're from the Bangum, Duval, 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 Duval. If you're from a city, holla, Duval, 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 Duval. If you rep my city, holla, Duval. Yeah, boy, don't them youngins go hard. Swinging it on drop top, Chevy sitting too tall. Jaguar on my plate, on my feet, 2-8, 4-5 on my hip. Set a lame nigga straight.
We got the deep swell to go. I can't even dethrone Garoppolo.
Welcome to the Minute Teal Podcast. I am your host, the hot take hooligan, Agent K, and I'm rocking with the cannabis analyst, Agent J, and it's off-season week 2. At least if you suck and didn't make the playoffs like we do.
Pretty much.
As always, it's brought to you by the good folks over at
MCG, our group of talented designers, can take your ideas and create something special. Been needing to wrap your vehicle to promote your business? Or maybe creating new business cards to stand out in your field. Maybe you're looking to create a memorable gift for a friend. Call us today and speak with a member of our staff and let us handle your vision so you can focus on what's important. Call 904-771-5855 or visit mcg247.com for more information.
You already know. What is it? You already know.
You already know.
Byron. Who? Byron.
Who?
What's up, Byron?
What you thankful for next football season?
Means right, Jesus Christ and Byron.
Who?
Byron.
Who?
Byron.
Who the Jags' next head coach?
Byron.
Who?
Byron.
That's fucking right. That's all I want to talk about tonight. Fucking Byron. I don't want to talk about Matthew Eberflus. None of that shit. I don't want none of that.
People been going crazy about Eberflus, bro. Like, bro, I really think that our defense could flourish under Matt Eberflus. And I'm like, bro.
First of all,
bitch, why are you worried about the? Yes, the defense needs to be a little bit better, but the defense is it looks like that's a good enough defense. You put some better players in there, it looks better. You need to be worried about your goddamn quarterback, bitch. You want a defensive coach to take over this team? So what? Our guy who threw the ball 600 times this year throws it 450 while we hand the ball off to our running backs 400 times a year.
You think we did that before, right?
Yeah, shit didn't do us no good.
Blake Bortles and company look like, right?
Yeah.
I'll go ahead and bring in the homies, man. Let's bring in Stone Cold Steve, motherfucking Boston, and J to the I to the NVO.
Oh.
Jimbo, if you don't get your ass from on top of me, bro, what the fuck?
That's how y'all used to be back in the day.
In that room, right?
Hey.
One got one corner, the other got the other corner.
Don't your mama bet not be watching this show.
Nah, she not, but she knew.
Tag team champions of the world.
She knows, bro. She knows.
Y'all was the tag team champs of the world. Y'all was the tag team champs of the world.
Hey.
Man, listen.
Oh my God.
My wife watching.
I'm talking about trying to sneak out at, before she get up in the morning.
James. Did she call you James?
James.
Jimmy. Jimmy.
James. Little Jimmy.
Oh.
Little Jimmy.
Oh my God.
Oh man. But yeah, man, shit.
Ain't gonna be no Eberflus. Listen, first of all, let me tell you. First of all, I'm not finna get on this motherfucking show and say the word Eberflus every fucking time.
This sounds like a Nazi, bro. I'm straight.
Like
I'm not heist not Eberflus.
I'm not doing this. We're not doing Eberflus, bro. First of all, his name is Eberflus. Second of all, he's 51 years old. Third of all, he's caucus. There's a ton of things that reason I don't want to hire this gentleman.
Yeah,
there's so many reasons. I'm not hiring a defensive-minded coach, first of all.
Yeah.
Okay, it's not happening. I'm all for having the first black head coach in Jaguar history outside of the interim head coach. We all know somebody's going to comment that Mel Tucker was shut the fuck up. That was interim. That don't count. They didn't pick him. They didn't go out there and say, I'm going to take the brother. No, that's not what happened.
They didn't pick Nick. I mean, picking. Oh, well, what?
Wait a minute.
They about to pick one. They about to pick one soon, man.
Bro. Jimbo, let me ask you a question, bro. Who is the most important player on the Jaguars roster?
The most important player?
Yes, sir.
Shit. Trev. What are you talking about?
Right?
What are you talking about?
Who is the highest drafted player on the Jaguar roster?
Right now?
The highest position drafted player.
Trev.
So why in the Jesus titty fuck would we go out there and sign a defensive-minded coach to come coach this football team? When that means then we're going to – this what's going to happen. They're going to hire Matthew Eberflus, and we're going to be sitting here like this, waiting. Mm-hmm. What are we waiting for, Jay? Waiting.
Now we have to wait for the offensive coordinator.
We got to wait to see what the goddamn OC going to be.
Yeah,
that's all that matters.
Look, we're gonna have to wait. We're gonna have to wait for to see who he's gonna place the blame on.
Right.
When shit not going well. Because
and here go the worst part about that is, be honest, like, okay, this is Matthew Eberflus.
Yeah. Eberflus.
Eberflus don't sound like he has a whole lot of connections out there. Mm-mm. Doug Peterson's probably gonna get a head coaching job, not an OC job.
Yeah.
Who he gonna hire? That means he's going to go out there and get a quarterbacks coach that's coming up to be an OC, or he's going to get a receiver coach or a tight ends coach, or you're going to get a position coach upgrading the coordinator more than likely. Or
Eberflus is going to hire Blake Bortles to run the offense.
Right. Oh, first of all, I went back and I watched the New England game today. Shout out to, I think Dave Cicelo shared it.
Yeah.
And I'm going to give Dave another shout out in a second. But I went back and watched the highlights from that game.
Oh, how Blake was shredding that. How Blake was playing a really good game in that first half.
Oh my God, he was hitting shit.
Yeah. And then they took the ball.
And then they took the ball out of his hands.
They took the ball out of his hands and gave
ran a flea flicker. Y'all remember this?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They ran a flea flicker with TJ Yeldon.
Yeah.
Pitches the ball back, pressure. Blake rolls out, looks again, calm as fuck. Then rolls hard to the sideline. Right before he steps out of bounds, he fucking finds Allen Hurns. And then it was in a window smaller than the one I tried to break in when I was 12. That shit was
Is that what he got? No, that's not when he got hurt and crawled off the field, is it? No.
They didn't show the rest of that. So I don't think so. But man, he was playing really good.
Tell me this.
You know what else though? Hold on one sec. You know what else though? The fucking formations that Hackett was running.
Oh yeah.
That shit was creative.
Yeah, no, the guys were getting open, bro. Rashad Green was getting open during that time. We had guys getting open. That wasn't the issue. They was
running quads. They was running quads right, single receiver left, single one in the backfield. They were running some real
complex shit.
Fancy. I liked it. Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I haven't been. Shout out to Cheyenne. What's up, man? But that's why I haven't. I would say people would say Hackett. I'm like, bro, I don't have an issue with Nate Hackett, dog. Like, I saw what was going on here. So
I can tell you right now, one of the two coaches that we want to hire are still in the playoffs, and that's Leftwich and Hackett.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You think after this weekend they will be? You think we're lucky if both of them lose?
Yeah, I think we'd be lucky if both lose.
Yeah, it's hard to pick, but from what I hear, Doug Peterson, Nate Hackett, and Byron Leftwich were the only interviews that actually came into the interview and said, handed him a form. That's my staff.
Mm-hmm.
I like that.
You said Doug Peterson and who?
Byron
and Hackett.
And who?
And Hackett.
Who?
Byron.
Say what up to Saw that one coming. I walked into that one. All right. Now answer me this, Kay. Was the window too small, or given your size growing up, were you too big for the window?
Yeah, it was. Look, that was a regular size window.
Whatever.
Yo, Kay, when you get ready, I actually did the research.
Yeah.
So I have the actual number of defensive background head coaches currently active in the NFL.
Good.
Right now.
We about to segue right into that bitch because
y'all forgot about the new segment, bro.
The new segment.
Yeah, bro.
I don't know where you about to go with this.
What's the new segment, Jay?
Is it rib meat? Is rib meat chicken? That
was a valid question.
Oh my god. It wasn't a question that was funny. It was the reaction to the answer that was legendary.
Yeah, man, you know, sometimes Jay comes off a little rough with his answers. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
almost like he's talking down to you a little bit. And I'm just like, I'm not with your games tonight, man.
You got to hear Jay with his customers, bro. Customer come out and be like, so what's going on with this spot over here in the lawn? He'd be like, well, you don't water the shit. I've been telling you for months in the notes that you need to do this, this, and that. And apparently you don't know how to read very well. So that's why your lawn's fucked up.
I deal with that on a daily basis.
It's a lot funnier, but see, it's a lot funnier when you hear him do it to other people and not to you.
Bro,
how do you get away with saying that?
Bro, I am a condescending asshole, bro. But
Amen.
I do it with a smile on my face, and I don't say anything that I can really get in trouble for. Like what are you gonna call my job and say, oh man, your guy, he came out here, he made me feel dumb. Like I'm not gonna get in trouble for that. but my thing is, hey, I got a job to do, bro. If I try to, when I do my paperwork and shit, I put that shit in as layman's terms as possible. Like the easiest, like a kindergartner should be able to read this and understand what's going on. Like I don't put no, like I don't even use my vocabulary like in there. I put regular words in there. Like it's not hard to comprehend. And so if it's my 4th, 5th time coming here and you wondering, I'm gonna tell you straight up, hey, yeah, I came to your house on your first application. It's 6-7 months later. Your yard looks exactly how I expected it to look on the first application because I knew you weren't going to do it.
See, I'm glad I don't know how to deal with these type of problems. Customer service for me is just simply, hey, make sure you throw ones on the stage and not quarters. That's it. Like outside of that,
man, Jay,
bruh,
I had
why
28
are y'all taking shots at me, bruh? What is?
Oh, see, I didn't know that. You threw a quarter at a stripper?
I threw change. I have a good reason for it.
Huh?
I have a good reason for that, though.
I didn't even say that for you, bro. I said that to insinuate I was a stripper. That was it. I said that because I'm sitting here thinking while we talk about Jay's job, I'm thinking, does anybody know? I wonder if people have caught on to like what Jay does for a living, because we've had several conversations where we don't say it, but we talk about it. And so I'm like, well, I'm gonna just say my profession and make it sound as though I'm a stripper. That'll be funny. But that was even funnier because I totally forgot you was throwing fucking change at bitches and saying, "Give me my change back."
Oh yeah, you know what? You told me that actually. You told me that story.
And then got kicked out. And got kicked out of the strip for throwing change at strippers.
Man, listen, man. I was valid. In what I did. You feel me?
Explain.
Yeah, you
threw by the way, this is the off season. So if you're tuning in and like, where the fuck is Jag talk? It's coming, bro. But we gotta have this humor in between because there's only so many things to talk about in this 2 hour window. Okay.
It's about to start sounding like Dunn and Drew. This is not a Jaguar podcast right now. We about to start talking about dicks.
Why?
Whoa.
Why?
That's a big left turn right there.
Yeah, for real.
No, time out.
Sporting goods.
No. This is our platform. We can talk about dicks. We can talk about dicks if we want to. We're not going to be talking about dicks right now.
Sporting goods.
Man, no, cocks, penises. We will talk about it if we want to. That's not the goal. But we're going to have...
Sometimes tell Carl that Michael Sam's. I'm the fuck that I forgot about Michael Sam's until Jimbo brought Michael Sam's up the other day when we were talking about.
Oh,
that's
man,
crazy.
Shout out to Josh Stewart, man.
I got in a wreck just after 3 a.m. this morning on Lim Turner, so I'm glad to be here. Josh, shout out to you, man. Was it
look, hopefully you just laughed over in that first 20-something minutes of the show, because God damn,
tune into this show, Josh. We're gonna make you laugh. This is gonna be a fun
man. Let us know, bro, if you good, man. We know you're here right here, so that's good. But shit, yeah, definitely tap in with us, man.
You want some wings, Josh?
It's just wings.
It's just wings.
Shout out to Everton too, man. What's up?
Shout out to Everton, man. Shout out to Everton. Wings.
I'll tell you what, Jay, my day.
No, shut up. I want to know why he threw change at the bitches. Go ahead.
You know why? This is for the audience. You know. So basically, bro, we in the club, and I'm standing at the stage, and chick dancing, but it's like she's going to everybody but me. She's going to everybody but me.
Is there a reason?
And I'm just like, yo, my money's not good. Like what? Like what's good? I was like, all right, and I may have been a little, not myself, just a little, I may have been under the influence a little bit, and so I thought it was a good idea to reach in my pocket. I had some like nickels and a couple quarters and stuff like that. And I was like, okay, I tell you what, bitch, and I throw the change on stage. And so she looks at me with like shock, like what the fuck? And I'm like, yeah, and I want change for that change, bitch. Like, and then I was no longer in the club.
Was a wild boy.
Don't let the light skinned and nice guy look fool you.
See, bro, that's that light skinned Napoleon complex shit.
Bruh.
Napoleon? What are you talking about? I'm tall, bro. What the fuck are you talking about?
I said the light skin. It says like the light skin. Sorry, so I don't know that the fucking El DeBarge fucking complex. I don't know, nigga. But
I'm saying Napoleon is short. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but that's
saying you gotta act hard because you're short. He was saying you had to act harder because you light skinned.
Yeah, it's the
listen, bro. Don't white explain this shit to me.
Hip hop started in the Bronx in 1973.
Actually, we all know hip hop started in Detroit in 1998.
Some people would say that's when hip hop died. That's when the mass influx of what quote unquote which people would say is the white rapper. 28 seconds. But But nah,
Jimbo threw change at a stripper.
Jimbo threw change at a stripper.
Man, did his change back.
Yeah,
listen,
man.
but I've done, but the bright side is, it's like that's not the dumbest or worst thing I've ever done. So you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, bro, they're good, bro.
Yeah, you know.
Well, shout out to Everton, man. He says, "What's up, dudes? Leftwich is getting the job. It's whenever Rashad and Tony Khan make the announcement. Team Byron, Team Jaguars, go Jags. Fucking right.
Facts.
That's like a dope ass name.
Well, Everton.
Everton. Like if I'd be a rapper if my name was Everton. I'd be a rapper, and my first album would be like For Everton.
I think we went to a school with a dude named Everton to play basketball.
EVE. You know what I'm saying?
His next comment, that was me, bro. That was me.
That was me.
Nah, he was bigger than that.
He was bigger than. Oh, you looking at his picture?
Big dude. Yeah,
you looking at his picture?
Well, are you paid?
Are you paid? No, in the comments. I can see in the comments.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, bro. Shout out to True Jags fan 904, man. What's up,
Hey, True Jags fan 904. Do me a favor. Shoot me 120 on Cash App so I can get my Xbox fixed. All right. Because I broke my Xbox, yo.
I told him. He said, why he not using his son's Xbox? I said, bro. I said the same thing. He said, man, I would have had a conversation with my son. I'd be like, hey.
He's offered. He's offered.
I know, but the conversation.
He's like, Dad, you want to play Halo on my Xbox? And here's why I don't want to. Because I don't want to go through the trouble of disconnecting. It's not that hard.
Yeah, I know.
Go up the stairs, disconnect it, bring it down, reconnect it.
Well, look, I talked to him. I talked to him for like an hour yesterday, and he was like, man, shit. My son, I would have had told my son straight up, like, hey, I mean, technically they all my Xboxes. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, but we could share this one, you know what I'm saying? The other one won't get fixed, but but it really is mine. But it's still yours. But
it's all good because next week I'm popping up at the tech spot.
What Debo say? What Craig said to Debo? He's like, no, it's like both ours. It's just
like both ours. It's really mine. Bro.
Just stay at your house.
No, man, no. You gave that to Major. You were like, here. Don't be a pilgrim, bro. Don't do that shit.
Be a pilgrim? What you mean?
Don't be a pilgrim, bro.
Call him a colonizer. He can colonize his own house. He can colonize his own house.
No, man. No, man, because you got to set the example.
I am not
just not out in the streets, bro. In the home too, you got to set example, bro. If I give you something that's yours,
anything,
bro. That you see electricity on in the house, right? Guess what?
Hey, listen.
Hey, look. I was on the phone. Look, I was on the phone with Kid the other day.
Be a pilgrim, bro.
Yeah, look, I was on the phone with Kid
the other day. Don't be a pilgrim. That's what I said. I said, don't be a pilgrim. That's what I said.
Hey, go out there and tell your girl, don't be a bitch, and see if she don't think you just called her.
Exactly.
See if she don't think that you just called her a bitch. See if she lets that slide.
Listen, bro, you're comparing apples to oranges.
Nah, they all make a motherfucking fruit salad, bitch. Fuck that.
Salad, bro. Josh Stewart says, who Jags fans got Sunday, Bucks or Rams? This is the hardest question of the weekend, bro. Because you got two choices here. You either vote, you either cheer for Jalen fucking Ramsey and the Rams. Some of us are okay with that.
Because next round is divisional championship, right?
Some people.
No, this round is the division.
No, this is the playoffs. Divisional's next week.
Yeah,
and then the conference.
No, what are you talking about? This week is divisional.
Yeah,
next week is the NFC AFC championship.
Yeah,
what are you guys talking about?
Yeah, next week is conference championship.
Stone Cold. Yeah. What are you talking about, bro?
What? It goes wild card, divisional, conference championship, Super Bowl.
Ricky, talking about Ricky KK says, "Do you guys talk football or just circle jerk each other the whole time?"
No, Ricky. Well, all I try to do is
we do a bit of column A, bit of column B.
I try to slide into your mom's DMs. I'm trying to see if she can take her teeth out. That's it. Other than that,
I don't need her to take her teeth out because I'm just gonna bend her over, big dog, like straight up. Hey, we can take turns, bro. Hey, Men and Teal podcast, bro. We do not judge, discriminate, bro. We will take them all down. But
Ricky, we do talk football. It's the off season, bro. So we just trying to fill. We have a 2-hour show, Ricky. So we just trying to fill 2 hours.
Yeah, man. Man, look, Ricky. Hey, Ricky. I don't know what you're smoking. You see this? I'm smoking. You need to smoke you something.
If you didn't laugh in the last 25 minutes, then something is wrong with you because that was some funny shit. But okay,
the Jags history, man.
Duval, we see it, dog. We see.
Do you cheer for Jalen Ramsey and the Rams, or do you fuck around and cheer against? That way, like, are you cheering for Byron to go to the next round? Because then you got to wait even longer.
Let's say you got to wait another week or two, right? Well, you can still get one interview in within these next 2 weeks, right?
Nah, you already
not a second interview.
You can't get a second interview with Byron until
it's done, till it's over with.
So if how we waited, could we have gotten one this week?
No. Well, we could have had the first.
Yeah, we could have got our first one going up, right?
I think.
Yeah, but he's already had the first interview.
Yeah, he's already had the first.
Well, I know he already had the interview. What I'm saying is, let's say we hadn't interviewed him.
Yes, you could interview him
prior to this point.
Yes,
we could interview him next week if you wanted to.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the deal is you've interviewed. So apparently,
but that's fine. Yeah, we done them once, so we got
to have 3 candidates that they saying are that this is the word around the water cooler. This is what sources have told me from the cats that I know. Who I have a source in the building. I have, of course, E. Dilla like the rest of us. And when I typically try to match the source in the building with what E. Dilla says, and they're usually almost identical. So with that, they said there's 3 candidates that are coming back for second interviews, and one of them is already been determined.
Heit Eberflus,
and that's Mr. Eberflus, which I tweeted
Heit Eberflus.
I tweeted this, and I mean this shit wholeheartedly. And if you agree with this statement, put your hands up. And if you don't agree with this statement, I'm kicking you off the fucking air. I would rather have Bill O'Brien than Matt Eberflus. Bro, every day of the fucking week.
Do I have to put my hand all the way up, or can I salute the Eberflus?
You can just like put it out straight. You know what I'm saying?
We're gonna get canceled. But I just beat Call of Duty Vanguard, the campaign mode, because I can only. That's the only way I can play the game right now. I had to finish the campaign mode. Yeah. Bro, I was killing the fuck out of some Nazis, boy. We were going crazy.
One of them was Matt Eberflus. One of them was Matt Eberflus.
Oh my god!
The main one at the end, bro.
He's 50. He's 50.
He said I was the main one at the end. Oh my god!
He was the boss. He was the boss at the end, bro. He's 51 years old, bro. And again, I don't want to have to say that fucking name every fucking show, every Friday, and then every Sunday. I don't want to have to do this.
Hey, can you picture the coaches show?
Oh my god! It is the Eberflus show. Brought to you.
Bro, shit. You never know. He might be the best coach. Some of the fans gonna love him, boy.
Bro, I'm telling you.
He might get the offensive line. Look,
bro, somebody get Ricky, man. Somebody take Ricky's ball, man. Take Ricky's ball, yo.
He's my new favorite listener, dog.
Jesus. Hey, I know the Nazis did some fucked up shit though, right? But for real though, they had the cleanest uniform though. Am I right, bro?
Ricky, what Ricky's saying is,
hey, hold on. He say, hey, you like how that red splash off that green like that? Yes, sir.
Listen, I can't stand a black person or a Jew, but this brown look tight. You know what I'm saying?
If we bring back Matt Eberflus, will he bring back the throwbacks?
Oh my god.
I don't know.
What, the SS? What are you talking about? What throwbacks?
Make America great again?
The throwbacks. What are you talking about? The throwbacks, bro.
Oh, shit.
No, Ricky, he will not bring back the. With a name like Eberflus, he's not bringing back the all blacks, bro. It's not happening.
We're never gonna have a black uniform.
All white.
All white. We're gonna be the opposite of what the Raiders were in the 2000s,
bro.
Ooh.
That roster. Can you imagine the roster? Oh my god! You're gonna have white receivers,
white
Trevor Lawrence, like running backs.
Trevor Lawrence, 24 seconds. Trevor Lawrence throwing the Cooper Cup. He's gonna be throwing to. They're gonna Riley Cooper's going to be the receivers coach.
Yeah.
Richie Incognito at guard. We'll have Taylor Lewan at tackle. We're gonna go get
Cassius Marsh is gonna be playing defensive end.
Yeah, he's gonna pass the paper bag test. And they're gonna be like, yeah, you're one of us. Yeah,
Bro,
he's big German.
remember for the longest time,
big German.
remember we had to argue with people because people actually thought that Cassius Marsh was black. Do you remember that?
No,
He
Jay
identifies
still
as black.
believes Cassius White or Cassius Marsh is black. Jay still will not let this go.
He is black. His dad is black, bro. We know what that means,
not
bro.
Black.
He looks like that looks like Robin Griffin, bro.
He looks like Kane.
I don't give a fuck, bro. That's not, bro. That's not.
He looks like a grown-up Bobby Hill.
Why? I don't know why his daddy fucked that white woman, bro.
No,
but what I'm
bro,
saying is,
stop it, bro.
That is not Cassius's child.
Bro, he's black, bro.
Not even a little bit.
Stop it.
Bro, hey, Ricky said we're gonna hire Chris Doyle back.
Yo, hey, somebody send Ricky a link. Get Ricky ass on this.
Get Ricky on the show.
God damn it, Ricky.
At least give him the phone number so he can call in, man.
I don't even look. I tell you, bro, I shared this bitch to so many groups. I don't know where
Ricky came
from, bro. Shout out to Ricky. Ricky, where did you get our stream again?
Listener in a long time.
Oh my God, bro.
I've been arguing with myself. I've been having these debates, right, for a minute. John Gruden coming as OC. Let's go, Josh. I've been having this debate with myself. Do I want the Bucks to win or do I want the Rams to win?
Okay, shout out New Era Jag.
Oh, shout out, yeah. So here's the deal, right? Oh, and by the way, shout out New Era Jags for sure. Actually,
shout out
same old Jags right now.
AKA same old Jags.
Dave decided to do something incredible today. Dave actually posted what I believe is all the episodes from the 2004 Jacksonville Jaguars Hard Knock training camp.
Mm-hmm.
All of them are in the Facebook.
Well, it's not Hard Knocks. It was
no, it was Hard Knocks.
I thought it said something else.
The logo comes up as fucking Hard Knocks.
Yeah, but it's not like Hard Knocks like we know it.
The NFL, it was the NFL Network presents, and it says Hard Knocks.
Yeah,
like on the fucking production and shit. I couldn't believe it. But yeah, no, I definitely thought it was just Jacksonville Jaguars training camp with Jacksonville Jaguars. NFL Network presents, but it's actually Hard Knocks. But it was the NFL Network's Hard Knocks, so I guess that's different. Either way, that shit is incredible. I started watching episode 1. Beautiful. So if you haven't seen that, if you're a newer Jaguar fan, if you weren't following the team like that back in 2004, definitely hop over to New Era Jags because that's where it's posted. Join the group because it's the hottest Jaguars group on the planet. And then you can watch.
I remember Rookie Showcase.
Oh, the Rookie Showcase was great. The whole thing was great. Everything. I'm watching it and I'm just fucking loving it.
But that's when the Jags was fun, bro. That's when the Jags was fun.
Not having it. It literally starts out with Jack Del Rio talking about, all right, everybody, practice is over. Grab your helmets, get to the end zone, and everybody just.
I gotta find my DVD of the Kawaki Thomas and Fernando O'Brien pool party.
Oh.
I was like 13, 14. My pops was doing it with him, and he took me with him. Oh my God.
Right.
Oh my God, boy, that shit. Well, it was at some hotel out on the beach. Had that whole shit rented out, bro. I'm talking about them girls was going butt booty naked.
I believe it.
I'm wide eyed, like what the fuck, bro? Oh, great times.
So looking at it again, now we all got to make a decision here. And like I said, I've been arguing with myself for quite some time. Rams or Bucks? Who are you cheering for this weekend? Rams or Bucks? And why? Briefly. Jimbo, go.
As much as I hate to say it, it's going to be the Rams. But it's only because I just want to see if Matt Stafford can do it. I just want to see if Matt Stafford can go somewhere in the playoffs, man. You know, it's always been because he couldn't do it because, you know, he was on the Detroit Lions. Detroit is such a bad team. Even though he did, when he got drafted, he did get Detroit to the playoffs like twice, I think. But
with Jim Caldwell.
With Jim yeah, you're right. With Jim Caldwell. So I just want to see with the actual team, can he do it, or is Matthew Stafford just stats? It's pretty much. I already know what Tom Brady and the rest of them can do.
All right, Stone Cold, what'd you say?
I've been the same with you. I've been up and down, kind of weighing everything, and I'm gonna have to go with the Rams just because you got the Bucks are beat up to hell right now. You don't know if they're two best offensive linemen.
Is that who you want to win or who you think is going to win? Who are
Technically, I want the Rams just because I want Byron.
Okay.
But also, I got to say this: Cam Akers showed he was a beast.
Does that give you hope for James Robinson?
Yes, it does.
Yes,
Achilles ain't the same as it was a few years ago.
No injury.
ACLs are not the same as they were years ago.
Nope. Not at all.
Some people come back from ACLs, and apparently Cam Akers with Achilles better than ever.
5 months. 5 months, he was back at it like a crack addict. Jay, what say ye? Bucks or Rams?
Bucks. I mean, bro, we got Tom Brady out there, bro. I just probably want to just see that happen again. It's just Tom Brady, bro. It's like Michael Jordan to me, bro. For football, I like, even though he's lost, kind of like, I guess you could say like LeBron. I want to see it happen every time because it's like you might as well keep pushing when you already got it and you pushing it. Push that shit. I mean, I feel you, but push it. But push it because also now we still get to see the offense. We still get to see an offense that Trevor Lawrence gets to see for another week and potentially into another Super Bowl. Yeah, it pushes some stuff back. But if he does go to the Super Bowl, we still do get an interview. I think from what I have read, we still get an interview with him if he gets to the Super Bowl.
Oh, yeah.
So we still right now we're going to have to wait either a week or 2 weeks, but but we still get to interview him at the least in 2 weeks.
You want to know my problem with that is though?
What's that?
The Senior Bowl is in a week and a half.
Right. So that's my thing, right? So I'm sitting here weighing these options, and I'm trying to figure out: do I hate Jalen Ramsey enough to not want my team to hurry up and hire this coach so he can start scouting, get his staff in place, go to the Senior Bowl, start to get – basically, do I hate Jalen Ramsey so much that I want to set the Jaguars back a month?
But so right now, essentially, the only reason we can't hire Byron Leftwich right now is all technicalities.
All technicalities.
So
the whole reason you can't get the second interview done.
So we're dealing with technicalities. There's a lot of now. That's when we start dealing with hypotheticals.
Right.
So hypothetically speaking, if Byron Leftwich is our head coach and is going to be the head coach of the Jacksonville Jaguars, his staff is being assembled already.
Correct.
Well, yeah.
Everything is being assembled. So when they announce day one, they're already 2-3 weeks prep work. All that stuff.
But they're not going to be at the Senior Bowl scouting.
Yeah, they won't be at the Senior Bowl.
Jaguars.
No.
They won't be able to go out there and be scouting. Yeah.
I mean, they'll be scouting for whoever they'll be scouting.
Yeah, but that's not his scouts. That's not his staff.
But it doesn't matter. He's not gonna get new scouts. They're gonna keep the old. They always do that. Even when they change.
I understand, but it's not his staff looking at it.
He can change the staff up. They can't. He does.
Right, but what I'm saying is that they don't change the scouts. The scouts always get brought over. You know what I'm saying, from the previous.
What player are you looking at? I feel you, but I mean, at the end of the day, what are we supposed right now this particular year? What are we? Is this the win now year? Because Trevor doesn't have the excuse of being a rookie. Our coach has an experience. Maybe the excuse of being a coach.
We have to win. We have to win 6 days.
So it should be. So we shouldn't really be honestly even depending on anybody. Who's probably going to play in that Senior Bowl is not. I feel like that Senior Bowl is probably not going to be the most important thing in the world.
I don't know. But you have 2 third-round picks. You have a 4th.
I feel you, but
you have 4 6th-round picks.
But we also talked about and just in foresight is we should be spending that money. We should be spending some money and some draft capital. We should be spending. We got 25 seconds. We should be spending money on. We should be spending money on wide receiver.
Right.
We should be. Yeah, so it's
but some of that stuff there's not. We're gonna get into that later. There's really not a lot there to spend money on. Things have gone south at that position group for the free agents.
Well,
I'm going for.
I know you're gonna hate to say it.
I'm going for the Rams.
Trust me, it was painful for me too. Really
I think I hate Jalen Ramsey more than anybody on this show. I
But the main question you got to ask yourself is, why would you ever bet against Tom Brady?
I know. But and see that goes back to the logic and me arguing with myself, because if Tom Brady, like, if he can if they can fuck around and win this game and win the next game and keep cooking, like Byron's offense is doing that without so many weapons.
Yeah.
And then it just makes him look even better. And it makes his offense even better. But I think Byron Leftwich is 100% the hire. I think that there's no doubt about it. And I do want to hurry up and expedite this process and get it started, because
they can hire him. They can hire him before the Super Bowl, if I'm not mistaken. He can take.
No,
he
can't be hired while he's still under contract at all. They can have like an intent, like an offer, and he can tell them, yeah, I'm accepting it, but they can't make any moves until he's completely out of season. And that's
until after the Super Bowl party.
Yeah, so that's the hard part. And I like what Ricky just said. This is something very important. Jags need to let Cullen know what's up if they already know. Joe Cullen is sitting around, and he's going to fuck around and miss out on a coordinator job somewhere, because we ain't going to be able to do shit until the fucking Super Bowl.
Man, did you hear what happened to Wink Martindale? The Ravens fired him?
Really?
Oh, yeah.
They're going to hire Joe.
They might as well.
They're going to hire Joe.
Oh, the Ravens fired their defensive coordinator?
Yeah, Wink Martindale, after 12 years, they fired him because they lost the last 6 games.
Oh, you mean the games that Lamar Jackson didn't fucking play in?
That has a lot to do. That's
that is insane. Like, I mean, I understand the defense has to stop people, but when you don't have your guy who can go out there and orchestrate an 8-minute drive, you're not going to win a lot of those games. He'll don't even have to throw that bitch. You know, he don't have to throw. He'll run that bitch, and he'll run that bitch 6 times for 80 yards, and he'll have a couple of completions. But that shit will take around. That shit will take 6, 7, 8 minutes. And they're gonna be in the fucking end zone.
Yeah, but that defense got boat raced a couple times.
Yeah, their offense was fucking trash. Who was their quarterback?
Huntley. He's actually decent, but Huntley was out for a few of those games.
Then Huntley was out too. They had
RG3 or something.
It don't matter to them.
And
they cut Trace McSorley, so they didn't even have Trace out there to pick.
How that shit go? What was the Trace McSorley song?
That shit was fire. They should have kept McSorley.
Apparently that wasn't even him.
So can we all agree now with Joe Schoen, GM over at Giants Built, that's where Brian Dable's going?
Sounds like it. Here's the question, right? So now we think Byron is it, right? So this Jim Caldwell rumor comes out. Jim Caldwell is now being reported as a favorite in the building to land a position, not a head coach position, but a position. And then it sounds as though, or then he turns around and declines interviews with the Raiders and Vikings, if I'm mistaken.
Yeah, he's only interviewed with us and the Bears.
And so he's declined the rest now. So are we going with where there's smoke, there's fire? And is Jim Caldwell coming to Jacksonville to be the GM, the EVP, the offensive coordinator?
That's what Everton had wrote about 10 minutes ago. He was like, what do you guys think of Leftwich as the coach, general manager Adrian Wilson, Jim Caldwell as vice president? And that's my opinion. Those 3 who should be running the pass, Sean and Tony, need to make that.
I would like to know. I would like to know from Everton, if he's still tuned in, why is Adrian Wilson a good general manager? What has Adrian Wilson done that makes you say you would like him to come be the general manager of the Jacksonville Jaguars? I'm just curious.
Yes.
I don't
know. I don't really know either. But at the same time, I didn't know what I didn't know what Buddy for San Francisco.
We don't know. Yeah, you don't know with any of them.
I didn't know what John. Was it John Lynch? My bad, Denver. With John. Who's John? Yeah, John Lynch is
in San Francisco.
John Lynch is in San Francisco.
Yeah. But he's not. I don't think we. Yeah, but he's a good player.
Basically, they're making the connection because Adrian Wilson was with Arizona when Byron was there.
Right, but that's why I want to know why they.
But is he in Arizona? Is Adrian Wilson in Arizona right now?
He's a player personnel guy.
Yeah.
Player personnel guy in Arizona. So I mean, you're dealing with I mean, you're dealing with a guy who knows the league from, the ins and outs of playing in the league and working.
Don't you answer the question, man. I want him to answer the question.
Yeah, I don't even know nothing about him. I haven't done no research, so maybe he'll write it. I don't know if he's still watching. But,
yeah, we know what it is. It is what it is, and I agree. It would be dope. We've talked about this before. It would be dope to have the first Black head coach and GM combination in the NFL, and then to have it with a minority owner makes it that much more special. It would be dope.
And a Black EVP. God, you're just going a whole minority front office there.
Right, and that would be legendary. It would be something that had never been done before. And I think this is the place to do it out of all organizations. This is the place to do it. Jimbo has that do not hire people because they're blackface. Yeah.
No,
that's exactly what that face is, because we had this conversation off air.
Oh, no, yeah, you absolutely right. I'm not denying it. I'm shaking my head like, nah. Like if we hire it, don't let it be. Don't let it
to hire Adrian Wilson.
Huh?
I want to know why. That's why I asked Everton. Why does he want to hire Adrian Wilson?
Yeah. We're just saying that's the bonus. That's the caveat, the cherry on top for.
Yeah, but that's like the first thing people go to.
Well, no, it just so happens to be. Like I think that's what it is. Honestly, too, is that it just so happens to be. Because,
no, because why Doug Peterson can't be the EVP?
He could be the EVP.
Nobody wants him to be the EVP.
But I think he wants to
Nobody wants Bill Cowher to come be the EVP. They want Tony Dungy to come be the EVP. We know the narrative, bro. We know what they want.
No. But we also know why you would want somebody like that in that position.
Yeah,
because of
we know why.
Well, I know. I'll say it like this. I know why.
This show knows why.
Well, I know exactly why I want it to be like that.
Yeah,
because I'm tired of looking at my fucking football team, and we've had talent on this team. And the ones who look like me didn't get their fucking money, bro. Like they didn't get the bread, bro. At the end of the day,
Jack got paid.
That's it.
Jan would have got paid.
Jan turned it down.
Jan turned down
$19 million a year.
They were giving them $10 million, bro. That shit ain't. This is the NFL, man. That shit ain't.
Yeah, but Miles got paid. That was
10.
paid.
Yeah, bro. They did give him a $10 million a year. They gave him the same.
He got 50 plus for 5 years.
For 5 years, yeah, he got a $10 million deal.
Yeah, that was a good deal for a linebacker.
That's cool, but it's not. Yeah,
really good deal for a linebacker.
But we didn't give Jalen Ramsey $25 million, $20 million.
Jalen didn't want to be.
Yeah, now, come on, man. You know he was. I just had the same conversation with a dude in one of the Facebook groups. He would have got paid. Shah Khan said he would have got paid.
When he pulled up in that Brinks truck,
they shouldn't have paid him then at all.
Man, I would have. You know what? Because I love that move. I love that move so much, bro. Because he's marketing his fucking self.
But they can't pay him.
Yes, they could, bro. I don't want to hear. Bro, you telling me, bro? We sit here and see. Oh, the Saints have.
We're not doing this again. We've done this.
The Saints. Hold on, no. The Saints have negative $16 million.
It don't matter.
They're gonna figure out. They're going out of your. These are your words. They'll figure out a way to do it. They figure out a way to
they already have the guys on the roster. They're already under the bad contract.
And now we have to watch. And now we have to watch.
They're already under the bad contract.
I feel you. But right now, but guess what? They didn't pay him. And now we have to watch him go. We need him. Now all of our hopes are laying on the shoulders of Jalen Ramsey in the Los Angeles Rams, so we can hire our coach.
If we would have paid him, if we would have paid him, if we would have paid him,
let it cut off. Don't tell me.
If we would have paid him, we actually would be sitting here looking like the Saints. If we would have paid him, we would be sitting here looking like the Rams. We would have those same financial issues. So that in no way, shape, or form is close to the same thing.
He's essentially the best. He's one of the best defensive players in the entire league.
That's fine.
So you can pay him. I'm not saying you got to pay everybody else.
Why, as a collective bargaining agreement, why is the CBA? But you did. Why is the CBA?
Because Brandon Linder got an $80 million contract. Got an $80 million
and he should have gotten it. And he should have gotten it. And he got it
Andrew Norwell got a 70.
And he got it before Jalen was eligible. And he got it before Jalen was eligible.
You can do it ever.
And he got you can't do it. I'm sorry, that's not how it works. There's a CBA.
He was eligible.
It doesn't know. No, he was eligible the year that he pulled up in the Brinks truck.
In the Brinks truck, he was
Brandon
eligible.
Linder had already been paid.
You should
Andrew Norwell had already been signed. What's next?
Should never be discussion.
What's next? What's next? I'm trying to shoot out all this dumb shit. What's next? Andrew Norwell had already been paid. Brandon Linder had already been paid.
It was mismanagement of funds.
What's next?
What's mismanaged the funds. They gave Bortles $20 million. They gave Bortles $20 million.
Right, and that's nothing. That's literally nothing. That's nothing. That is minimal. That's 25th, 20. That's 25th, 26th ranked quarterback in the league money. That's not top money. So what's next?
What do you mean what's next?
There's nothing.
They didn't pay nobody.
They were trying to. They paid Miles. They paid Miles.
They paid Miles. They tried to pay Jan.
No. First of all, they picked up Jalen's fifth-year option to make sure they had time to work the contract out. They paid Miles. They paid Jan. So they
saw Patrick Mahomes sign a $1 billion fucking contract.
Doesn't matter.
He's a quarterback.
And they're not going to be able. Exactly, he is a quarterback. And he signed a $500 million deal that is stretched out so long, they're actually not being hurt at all. They paid Lee. They paid Hunt. Aaron's got paid. He got paid. Aaron's got paid. They had a way to pay him. They had a way to pay him. They had a way to pay him. And they were going to pay him. And it's his fault.
$150 million.
You didn't need to right then, though. You were going to pay him. You were literally about to pay him that offseason. That was the plan. You were negotiating his deal for that season. Here's what you were doing. You were signing his dogs, those brothers, his homeboys, his brothers that held on the field, them people that he talk about. That's who you was re-signing. While he sat on a fifth-year option, getting a ton of money, and they were renegotiating his deal in that season. So you were making it to where he had a pass rush to still help him do what he was doing on the back end. You were doing all of those things. The plan to re-sign that whole roster was actually fucking brilliant. Jalen Ramsey got impatient, and he didn't even get impatient. He got pissed off over the old white guy and company. It wasn't even Tom Coughlin, as he came out.
It's a lot of shit.
The way he was disrespected. They didn't mismanage Jalen Ramsey's contract.
I'm not saying they mismanaged a whole bunch of.
It was the attitude and the attitude only that happened.
They mismanaged a whole bunch of the funds. That's what I'm trying to say.
They did it. Everybody was getting paid.
They overpaid the fuck out of
We would not have
they gave mediocre players above mediocre money.
God, no, they didn't. This narrative is bullshit. Everybody got.
How many games has Brandon Linder paid play since he got that fucking
matter.
contract?
He's been a top 5 center in the fucking league.
Yeah, he plays 6 games a year.
It doesn't matter. Wherever he goes, he's going to be paid that way. Andrew Norwell was the best guard in free agency. You had to pay him that. You were in a bidding war. AJ Boye, you had to pay him that. He was in a bidding war. You had to do it.
Didn't need Andrew Norwell.
You did.
He's trash.
No, at the time we did.
Your opinion of play and his actual grade is completely different.
Figure it out, bro.
The fact of the matter is, they had a perfect plan. They didn't mismanage no funds. They didn't pay the wrong people. Jalen,
that's how the players felt. That's how the players felt in the locker room.
No, they didn't. No, they didn't. Okay. And Jalen did not leave because they paid Blake. Jalen left because
I'm not saying they
told to go fucking apologize, and he got pissed off. Like, who the fuck are you talking to? I'm Jalen.
You're not even paying me all that money. You're talking crazy to me. You're not even gonna pay me all this money.
Right. So he left.
Give me my shit. Yeah, give me my shit. And it's fine.
As the owner sits there and tells you, I'm gonna make you the highest paid corner in NFL history.
So what difference does 8 months make? How come you can't do it now?
Are you serious? Did you really just ask that question? What?
In 8 months, contracts roll off. Marcel Darius isn't going to be here no more. His number's off the books.
Yeah,
what do you mean?
It's called a contract. It's called a contract adjustment. So when they now Stone Cold, you know this. When they go in there and redo your contract, if they all they got to do is add. You can add the years on. You finish off that year.
The player has to want to do that.
You finish off the year. You finish off the year on that sting, but you can sign this deal in season, and you can say, hey, on the first day of the league year, we're going to give you fucking $60 million. Guaranteed, you can have that in fucking writing in the season. You can sign that agreement.
But the problem is Jalen didn't want to be here anymore.
Yeah, by that. He's talking about before that.
I'm talking about before. If they would have did that in the offseason, as soon as the season started, when he pulled up, if they would have said, "Hey,
You don't know that though.
I think because if he signs it, he signs it. It ain't no coming back.
So
you have 60 guaranteed.
Coming back. What are you talking about? He can still just sit. He can still just sit and say, "Fuck it, you're gonna trade me, or I'm gonna sit here and I'm gonna fake an injury, so you still have to pay me."
Run it. He gonna take that. He gonna play.
He's not gonna play. We said that.
They picked up the 5th-year option, Josh.
He didn't play. Yeah, they picked up the 5th year.
A lot of teams do that with first round picks. They pick the 5-year option.
Picking up the 5th-year option for 2 reasons. You either pick up the 5th-year option that way you can that guy, or you pick up the 5th-year option that way you can negotiate the contract over that term.
It's team security.
It is not just team security.
That's what it's for.
That's
what they said.
But it's not
we own you for 5 years. We have your rights. Yeah,
that's not it.
That's not Deshaun Watson. Oh, they own this contract.
Taven Bryan wouldn't be here. Well, not Taven Bryan. I'm sorry, but numerous first-round picks because Taven Bryan probably ain't coming back. They didn't pick up his numerous first-round picks would not be on the team and wouldn't get a chance.
We don't
next contract.
Yeah, we didn't sign any. We didn't sign any of those first. Where are all our first round draft picks? We didn't sign none of them guys, man.
Yeah, we did. We signed Blake back. We signed Blake back,
and that's why we had the number 1 pick last year, ladies and gentlemen.
That's not why.
That's why we had the number 1 pick this year.
How?
Because it's been a whole bunch of ineptitude.
How did Blake make Leonard Fournette do what he did? How did Blake cause Cam Robinson and them to get injured and hurt and everybody to get injured that next year? How did Blake cause AJ Boye not to be a number 1 corner? How did Blake cause Jalen Ramsey want to leave? How did Blake cause Rodney Harrison to come to what's his name? Goddamn Rodney Harrison. Yeah.
Rodney Harrison.
Yeah. Why you want to get him out of here? Why did Blake cause Telvin to go run around with that girl and then fuck up and now he got to get cut from the team too? Why did Blake cause Paz to retire? That's the number 1 pick. What are you talking about?
Bro, I'm talking about the handling. I'm talking about the handling. I'm talking about the handling of players and handling of what's going on. It has nothing to do with him with Blake getting his $20 million. All those things that happened in there.
Is not why we had a number 1 fucking pick.
No, I'm talking about the mishandling of the situations of the whole entire organization.
But there's only one situation that was mishandled, and it was the attitude issue with
Josh. I think this is Josh's 4th year. I don't think this is his 5th year.
No. This is his. Yeah, this will be his 4th year. So
this is his 4th year coming up.
We're gonna re-sign Josh Allen.
Yeah. I mean, you don't have to pick up his 5th-year option yet because it's only his 4th year.
You got 2 reasons to pick up a 5th-year option. You either want to see if he's the guy, or you're in a situation where you're about to have to re-sign a whole bunch of fucking people and you need more time to work everything out so the numbers are right. That's the only 2 reasons for you to use a 5th-year option. That's it. If he's not the guy and you know he's not the guy, you're going to let him walk well before the 5th-year option, i.e. Taven Bryan. You're not going to pay Taven Bryan the price of a 5th-year option right now because he's not worth that price tag. So you're not going to do it. But this is exactly why I said we're not going to do this because we just spent fucking 30 minutes on this same topic and we've argued this on like 6 shows a whole fucking year and a half ago, bro.
Shout out to first time listeners, man. First time watching.
Yeah, there you go. Y'all like enjoy the off-season shows.
That's what all right. Like a married couple.
Hey, K. Hey, K. So about these defensive head coaches, man.
All right, yeah.
Let's Jimbo did that research.
He's ready, boy. He is ready. He about to get this shit up. Y'all ain't about to fuck this show up, and I'm not gonna be able to get my research off. So what he's talking about is we had a conversation off air in referring to the defensive head coaches around the league. So when I heard Matt Eberflus's name mentioned as a potential head coach, I was like, no. And as I said earlier on the show, I would be more upset with the Jacksonville Jaguars hiring Matt Eberflus than I would with him hiring Bill O'Brien. Because as we said earlier, maybe during the pre-show at the very beginning of the show, the most important player on this roster is Trevor Lawrence.
Teal.
Why would I go sign a coach that does not 110% benefit the development of Trevor Lawrence? And one of you, hopefully not any of you listening, but out there in Apple Podcasts and Spotify land, somebody's thinking in their head right now, well, Kay, a good defense is the best offense. No, the fuck it is not. It is 2022. The NFL just does not work that way anymore. And I sat back and I thought about it and I said, in an era where offensive-minded coaches are coming in and running this league, how many old defensive coaches are there left? And I could only think of 3 off the top of my head. Granted, I didn't try to think too hard. Didn't look at the team list and say, okay, that guy. Just off the top of my head, I said Mike Tomlin, Mike Vrabel, Mike Zimmer, but he's fired now, so he's gone. Who was the other? Oh, Bill Belichick. Oh, and so it's 4, and the guy from the Jets. I forgot.
Oh, Robert Saleh.
Robert Saleh. That's it. And we don't know what the fuck Saleh is. The other 3 pretty damn good coaches, huh? But they've been in the league forever and have built a pedigree. And guess what? All 3 of those teams, they look exactly alike. And not only do they look alike, you know what they look like, Stone Cold? They look a lot like the 2017 Jags. They look like a good defense with a good run game and minimal everywhere else. So Jimbo has apparently done some research, looked at the rest of the coaches. He has the numbers for us. Jimbo, let's do it. Give us a number. Tell us how many there are, and then let's see if we can guess it. Let's play a little game.
Okay, so if we're going to count Saleh.
Don't count Zimmer, though.
No, Zimmer's out. Okay. So listen, on the list.
If they're fired, they don't count,
exactly.
Right?
Listen, on the list, I'm going to tell you the ones that were taken out. And it's going to be Dan Quinn, because we all know he's no longer. Vic Fangio, he just got fired.
Yes.
Mike Zimmer, he's out of there.
Yes.
And Brian Flores.
Okay.
Get him out of there, because he just got let go by the Dolphins.
That's
all right.
That's a whole lot of defensive coaches getting fired.
That is. So that leaves you with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay.
That leaves you with 6 defensive head coaches left.
We got Bill
32 teams.
We got Bill Belichick.
Yes.
All right. Somebody, hold on. Y'all spitfire. I'm gonna pull up a team list. I just want to see the team list.
Belichick,
see logos.
Belichick, Tomlin,
McDermott.
Free. There we go. I got the logos right here. This is all I needed. Okay.
Vrabel.
Yep, Vrabel.
Technically Matt Rule.
Matt Rule? Is he a special teams guy?
I thought he was defense in college.
I don't know. Maybe.
Ron Rivera.
Ron Rivera, yes.
Ron Rivera.
That's
5?
That's 5.
Okay. And then Robert Saleh.
Yeah, Robert Saleh.
Yeah.
That's 6.
I just had 5. I just had 5 or 6 outside.
No, you guys are actually missing one.
Okay.
I didn't count Robert Saleh.
Okay,
so you're missing one person.
We got Robert Saleh, and then
there's one more. There's
it. Pete Carroll?
Pete Carroll.
Yeah, Pete Carroll.
Yeah.
Pete Carroll. Yep.
Let's go! So 6.
Damn, Robert. They weren't going to get it, Robert.
I didn't see that. I had my thing pulled up.
I know you didn't see it. I know you didn't see it. Golly, man.
I was like,
he wrote it at the same time.
You know who had me stuck? They had me stuck was I was looking, I was like, what is Harbaugh considered? You know what I'm saying? I was like, like I don't know his history. So I was like, I really don't know.
Then I'm gonna say Sean Payton's still coaching, isn't he?
Yeah. Does Sean Payton count? Was he a defensive guy? I don't know.
According to this, no. Just the names. Just the names we said.
Yeah, I didn't remember.
Yeah, he was a quarterback coach.
Yes. Did you see? Have you seen the fucking the graphic rolling around of the Redskins coaching staff 2013?
Whoa! The who? The who?
It was 2013. Jimbo can get offended because he read. So look at it. He's like, ain't this a bitch? No, it was 3 coaches on that staff. Did y'all see this? That's crazy. How did wow? Kyle Shanahan. Matt
Sean McVay and Matt LaFleur.
And Sean McVay, all on the same staff.
Yep.
Tight ends coach, quarterbacks coach, offensive coordinator.
Yeah, when Big Shanahan was the head coach, right?
Yeah. Crazy.
Oh, did you hear Jay Gruden's getting interview for Carolina's offensive coordinator?
Makes sense. He'll be back. Yeah. His scheme wasn't awful. It was his inability to fit it to the pieces he had. Inability to adapt his scheme.
Yeah, his scheme worked well with Visca.
Right. He just needed. If you look at
he needed a quarterback.
If you look at all the Grudens, you needed a 6'6" quarterback with a strong arm who would stand in the pocket.
If he had Trev, like his offense would have been
whole different ball game.
Yeah, if he had Trev,
and not because Trevor's skill set is better than Minshew's skill set. No, but like this isn't going to be that type of.
No, that's not what I'm saying.
It's the scheme. It's the scheme. You didn't. Yeah. We talked about it. We talked about it before Sloan Cold, before you I think tuning into the show. Mm-hmm. But the depth where the depth of where Gardner Minshew was in the pocket was not ideal for his size. No. We watch what happens with typically with Kyler Murray,
Brees, Russell Wilson, Murray,
those smaller guys. They drop them back an extra 2 or 3 yards in the shotgun when they're back there, so they can. So that gives them more vision, so they can kind of see some stuff. If your offensive line breaks down still, at least you still have a little bit of time to make a decision if you're going to run or not. We saw, but Kyler Murray couldn't make nothing happen the other night.
Kyler Murray looked lost.
That was terrible. Oh, Carolina hired Ben McAdoo today as OC. Okay.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. He was getting interviewed.
Good for him.
He got an it was between him and Jay Gruden. But if you notice that a lot in this coaching carousel, a lot of defensive coaches have been asked to interview.
Yeah, I just don't know why. Maybe there's this thought, and this is the only thing I can think of. Maybe there's a thought that if you get these defensive coaches hired, that it'll start figuring out the league. Start figuring out this offense heavy league, and you'll slow it down. I just don't see it happening. The game is so far beyond the defense now.
The offense is always going to be ahead of defense.
Yeah, it's terrible. I mean, you go back to the
you can figure it out, but if you figure it out, once you figure it out, everybody kind of figures it out, but then it just shifts to something else. So it doesn't matter. It don't matter.
Was it where they got that roughing the passer last weekend, and it was total bullshit.
Yeah,
total bullshit. And he even tried to catch the quarterback and pick him up. Was it the Chiefs game?
Maybe it might have been.
No. It was the Bucs game. It was the Bucs game because it happened to Tom Brady on the opening drive.
Yeah, that happened to Tom.
Yeah. And it was terrible. Like he's getting off the block right as Tom's throwing, and he's like going through. He's already kind of bending towards him, and then he hits him, but he tries to catch him and hold him up, and he lays him down on the ground and like, hey, you're okay, and helps him back up. And
that must have been embarrassing to him.
It's like what?
You lay me down like a baby.
Yeah, basically. It was terrible. But that's the league now. Even going back, like I said, to 2017, I'm watching the highlight from the AFC Championship game. And what play am I talking about? Barry fucking Church. When they get him for targeting on Gronk. Terrible fucking call. All shoulder. They're getting him. It wasn't targeting. I'm sorry. It was unnecessary roughness on a defenseless receiver. Bitch, I don't care if Gronk's back is turned, blindfolded with his hands cuffed. That big bitch is never defenseless. You understand me? That is Gronkowski. Okay? That young man is never defenseless. Don't give me that bullshit.
Gronk look like Spike love football.
Josh said the Chargers head coach Brandon Staley was the Rams DC in 2020. That's true.
Yeah,
so there's 7. Oh, there's 8. I'm sorry. So
he wasn't on the list. He wasn't on the list in the research. He was not on the list.
The thing is, every single one of those guys, every single one of those guys except 2 didn't make the playoffs. One of those guys made the playoffs all because of us. And the other guy got the worst beating in NFL history, the best offensive performance ever in a game.
Oh, so how did y'all like Stephen A's performance on Monday after the Cowboys lost?
That was beautiful.
You
know,
it was beautiful. It was beautiful.
Coach 30's performance was. Have you seen Coach 30? The Michael Irvin. Oh my God, bro! It's so good.
Man. Stephen A. right across from Michael Irvin, laid in.
He kept replaying the fans and shit.
Oh yeah, I love it.
Oh yeah, it was great.
Bro, they were throwing stuff at their own players.
That shit was hilarious.
I saw that. That's insane, bro.
They were throwing trash. They were throwing trash.
Bruh,
It's like Eric, you got to Jimbo's out of here, y'all. Appreciate you, my guy. Jimbo gotta go. Gotta love it. Eric, you got to inbox me your addy, daddy, so I can get you this chain out there, man. We gotta get you this your chain, man. You know what I'm saying? You won that thing fair and square. Minute Teal Podcast Fantasy Football winner, Eric Berger from the Teal Street Hooligans, baby. Yes, sir.
Off that chain again. Where's the chain at, man?
What do you want the chain? Eric, you got to pay $5.99 for the box, though. Okay, the box is fire, boy. Let me tell you something. God damn. Put that chain right up in here, man. Hold on. Oh, Minute Teal Podcast Fantasy Football chain. Yes, sir. Beautiful. Motherfucker, look at it. Zoom in like this. What? MIT. Yes, sir. So make sure y'all get stick around next season so y'all can go ahead and get in that Minute Teal Podcast Fantasy Football League where you can win your chain from the Miller Creative Group. Speaking of Miller Creative Group, we have some incredible sponsors, and if you didn't know about them, let me try to tell you.
Hey, Jacksonville. One of the best parts about living here, being able to entertain outdoors year-round. But in order to do that, you have to have the right setup. Whether you need to protect the little ones with a privacy fence or go all out with a new deck, built-in grill, fire pit, seat, you get the picture, right? There's only one guy to call, and that's my guy Jalen over at Anchor Fence and Deck. They are the best in the business. Call for a free quote today, 904-859-5481. Mention Min and Teal and get a discount on your install. We all need somebody to hold us down, and nobody holds you down like Anchor Fence and Deck. Check them out online at anchorfence-deck.com.
Oh, beautiful.
Bravo, man. Bravo.
Listen, that's a good one.
Whoever that guy is, man, I hope he's making a lot of money in voiceover, man.
It's beautiful, beautiful stuff. Let's go ahead and make our picks. I should have done it right before Jimbo got up, but let's make our picks.
Yeah, we can get Jimbo's pick later.
If we are talking about this wild card weekend, this divisional round weekend, it was the COVID, man. Fucked me up.
It just made you watch extreme porn over and over.
Oh my God. I signed up for OnlyFans.
Huh?
Yeah, I want to sign up for OnlyFans as a creator. I'm gonna do some stuff. All right, little Dick and Teal podcast right there. We're gonna do something.
Hey, bro, look. I don't need to know none of the login information for that.
No,
I'm straight, bro.
But
I'm good.
You want to produce content with me?
No, I'm straight. But yeah, we can make some content for OnlyFans. OnlyFans is not necessarily for pornography.
Eiffel Tower.
Sure, bro. We
is
go
that
to
okay in 2022.
We could go to the stadium and high five like this kind of.
Is it okay to run trains in 2022 like it was when I was growing up?
No, it's not, man. COVID, man.
Because of COVID? What if we
no, it's not because of COVID. It's not supposed to be running trains because what if there's a good video on YouTube. You
running trains?
No, yeah. Ask about like Pimp C would explain running trains. He said him and Bun B. He said this is my brother. This is my partner. We've known each other for 20 years. I ain't never seen his dick. I ain't never been in the same room with his dick out. He said we're not doing that no more. We're not doing that no more. He said we're not doing that. He said so. That is like a young thing.
Have you never done that? You never ran a train on?
Yeah, I definitely have, but that's something young. That's something you do when you're young. I mean, that's not something you should.
I think you stop once you hit like late 20s, but then I think you start again in like the later 40s because then the swinger life comes into play, and then you can really,
Well, that's
wife swapping.
That's a little bit something different, where that's like a different kind of maturity thing.
Stone Cold is not wife swapping. He's like,
yeah, but
that's a thing up here. That's a big thing up here.
Yeah, I got everywhere really.
It's really big up here. Like everybody's swingers up here. This shit is crazy.
Yeah.
Like I
bro,
I don't have a ton of friends.
Snow, bro, snow
It's
because
the snow.
of the snow.
And they all say that. They say it's the cold weather and the snow. You get kind of locked in. You're trapped in the house. You guys aren't outside doing stuff. So if you invite some friends over and you guys are in this house and you guys are like partying by yourselves, getting fucked up in the house, next thing you know, you're kissing his bitch, he's kissing yours. And I'm like, wait, that's not how that happened. I don't. What? It's different. I don't know. Me and Jimbo ran a lot of trains in our day.
That's your brother, man.
It's supposed to, Eiffel Tower, bro.
Yeah, bro.
High five.
Stone brother, bro. So y'all allowed to. I mean, I don't know if y'all took baths together when y'all were children, but
no.
But if you took a bath with somebody when you were a child, I think you're
allowed to run trains with them.
Yeah, I think you're allowed to run trains with
them. Yeah, Stone Cold. Have you ever ran a train?
You play football. Stop capping, Stone Cold.
No, boys, he dips, bro. I don't think you can dip and run trains.
Bro, don't country people be running trains, bro. You got that shit fucked up.
With their sisters, they don't run trains. Not you, Stone Cold. Not you, Stone Cold. I'm not talking about you. I'm just saying it's different. It's different, bro. They do shit different. Chads and Kyles do not run trains. No, because they got little dick energy, bro. They not pulling that thing out around nobody else anyway. They in the locker room getting changed in the stall and shit. They nervous.
Yeah, but they probably dealing with some white girls who ain't been messing with.
It ain't about the girl. They ain't gonna pull it out in front of their homeboy because they don't want him to see. Oh shit.
No, they just gonna be 3 white boys running a train on a white girl, bro. Nobody knows what a big dick is in that trio, in that quad.
That's hilarious. Stone Cold. Who's your pick, bro, for the Bengals Titans game?
Honestly, I think the Titans are going to win, but I want the Bengals to win just because I hate the fucking Titans.
So which one are you picking?
Bengals.
All right. You see how he did that? He's picking the Bengals, but he wanted us to go there. He thinks the Titans are going to win. That way, if the Titans fuck around and win and we get on the show, we're talking, he'll be like, I told y'all the Titans was going to win, but I just picked the Bengals because I couldn't.
I accept it. I accept who I pick.
Cincinnati.
Bengals. Why did I write that?
I don't know.
I feel like I have to. I don't even know if I spelled it right.
You can just put Cincy or CIN.
I also wrote Stone Cold instead of SC, so there's that. Then, all right, what's the next game that night? Bucks.
It's either the Packers or the Niners. It's Packers-Niners.
Yeah, Packers.
I gotta go Packers.
Pack.
Go Pack, go.
And then Chiefs Bills.
Ooh, you know what? I think it's Josh Allen's year. I'm gonna go Bills.
Bam, and then last but not least,
Rams. Honestly, I think the Super Bowl might be Buffalo and Green Bay.
All right, Jay, who you got? Cincy, Tennessee.
Tennessee.
Oh. Green Bay, San Francisco.
Green Bay.
Buffalo, Kansas City. Why I gotta doo-doo?
That's what happens when you eat all those damn wings.
Got me.
I got Buffalo too.
Yeah, that performance after New England, you kind of got to try and roll with them.
You got the Bucks, right? I was just going off what you said earlier.
I want Tampa to win. I think the Rams are going to win.
So which one am I putting on the board?
The Rams. I'm picking the Rams to win. I just think they're stacked. I mean, bro,
that defense is too stacked.
That defense is too stacked, bro. But Odell Beckham Jr.
Yeah. Odell and Cooper Kupp have been running that.
They've been going insane, bro. Bro.
And now you got to throw in Cam Akers, who's running like a beast.
Cameron Akers.
So what's your picks?
Don't worry about that. I ain't worried about it.
No, bro, I put them out there. I got my picks over here.
I got Cincinnati, San Francisco, Buffalo, and LA.
Okay.
San Francisco's a bold pick.
Yeah, it is. But I mean,
Debo
I don't Samuels, man, played a great game, man. Like,
I don't know if it's that I really think San Fran is going to win or if I want them to win. I will say this. I think San Fran is the most dangerous team in the playoffs. I just really like their talent. I love what Debo Samuel's capable of. I love what they do with him. No other team on this list utilizes their superstar in the way they do. And I like the thought that if something terrible happens to Jimmy G and he goes down, that here comes this kid who's about to fuck shit up like in a whole nother manner, in a different way.
Trey Lance go crazy at some
he
point.
just comes in and starts running. Your defense is not prepared for that at all. They're not covering that in the week of practice. All of a sudden, here comes this guy. Your whole defensive plan changes. So I kind of like it. I don't know.
Yeah, it depends which Jimmy G you get.
Oh, you don't think, bro? You don't think Shanahan got a
Jimmy G?
You don't think Shanahan got a package ready for if they go to the Super Bowl? That kid's fucking playing. You can't tell me that kid's not gonna have. They're gonna figure out to get the ball in that kid's hand the same way they were getting the ball to Mariota. They'll get Trey Lance the ball at some point because at some time if he fuck around, you have both of them back there, and let's say he's running the read option and just on the play. Right. That's kind of like watching that boy Anthony Richardson take a. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if he's that fast, but
who, Trey Lance?
Yeah, I know he's fast. I know it's real fast. I just don't know if Anthony Richardson looks like he might be real deal track speed fast.
Yeah.
But the highlights I saw of Trey Lance, he gonna get up out of there. He find that right seam and he's gone. So I feel like that's a playmaker. He's a quarterback, but he's also a playmaker.
Hey, Jay, let me ask you a question. Because this was on Gator Bites this morning, the little podcast Hack and Danny Thompson run. Yeah. Danny Thompson disagrees with the thought of when a head coach changes to a different college that their old players should be able to follow them. Because you got 3 key players from Louisiana that followed Billy Napier over to Florida.
Yeah, running back, corner, a tackle, a running back, a tackle, and a corner. I think
he explained himself on Twitter. He went in depth on Twitter about it, and he said he's probably wrong here. He said, "I'm probably wrong in this situation, but it's
he was just giving his opinion."
Well, no, it's because of personal experiences that he's had.
Oh,
okay. If you are familiar with Denny. Yeah, if you're familiar with Denny, there is a narrative that is painted, and it's very, very old. And I don't know the exact details, but apparently when he was coaching somewhere, I guess there was a transfer issue that arose with him. Maybe something similar with players following him, or something like that, and it led to some fines, if I remember correctly. From what I was hearing, don't quote me on any of this. You can actually go to his Twitter, and he has a tweet on there about it. I think it was pinned for a while because people keep bringing it up. So he said his opinion on this is solely based on his personal experience that he went through and something that resulted in fines and whatnot. So, and he said in this long ass tweet at the end, he says, "I'm probably wrong about this, but this is just kind of the way I feel right now." But you definitely, there should be no issue with a player following their coach. Because at the end of the day, let me tell you something, Stone Cold. When you get on a recruiting visit, that coach walks in and talks to you. Yeah. You're trusting that coach. You're putting your career in that coach's hands. Your mother's trusting that coach. So when that coach leaves, as long as he's been good by you your entire time there and he's told you the truth, well, you don't know what's coming next, and you don't know what scheme is coming next. You don't know what personnel changes are coming, but you do know what he does, and you know what he wants, and you know that he's pro you, and you know that he had your back, and he brought you here, so you follow him. And I don't see a problem with that.
No, neither do I. And what makes it great in Billy Napier's case is he's from the Sun Belt Conference. He's from a tiny little conference, and these 3 guys that he's bringing with him, they get their names out there now. And I believe the left tackle has like that one-of-a-kind name that you're going to remember. I think it's Osiris Torrance. You never hear that name.
It's a beautiful name.
Yeah, he's gonna be like a dominant left tackle. Dude's big as hell.
That other, that's a kid, bro. That's okay. Yeah, we got to figure out. We're gonna get the fuck. We do gotta stand, bro. Man, yeah, our sponsors got. We gotta talk to all our sponsors too, man. We'll talk about this off there. We gotta get these. We gotta get these all 22s, man.
Oh yeah. We gotta get started. Well, I
We
mean,
gotta get these all 22s. Cause I'm seeing people. I follow. Shout out to the page of Duval Mafia. The dude, he's doing breakdowns of different players and like how their season was. It's not really a lot of depth in it, but shout out to him. I see he just put up his page a couple months ago, so shout out to him. I follow, subscribe to his channel, but I definitely we start doing, because I don't know if we want to do that live or
the breakdown. I think we break it down, and then while we're live, we target certain things to explain the breakdown, and then we kind of present the breakdown.
Because I definitely want to be getting some clips of stuff like you know what I'm saying, of the images and have our stuff on there and us talking and seeing what we're looking, you know, what we're specifically looking for and put a particular tape and stuff like that. That way we can get some clip. We just get a whole bunch of stuff on YouTube too of us breaking down shit, also breaking down tape. That just kind of it kind of expands us a little more too.
And we and you know,
and it's fun. We get to learn. I get to learn a lot more. I'll be learning more like offensive scheme, like even defensive schemes. Like playing up front is like I don't have to learn everything else because I'm not going to be back there with doing what safety responsibilities or dealing with linebackers responsibilities. I know I got A gap, B whatever, 1, 2. I know where I need to be going. I need to be getting towards the quarterback. I need to try to find a running back. On offense, on offensive line, I know where I need to be. I know what I need to be doing in there for somewhat, but there's still sometimes certain like responsibilities when we're talking about coverages and stuff like that where I might not know every single specific detail of that, but I feel like that'll help also. This boat, like I said, the all-22 will help because we'll be able to see what kind of combinations Buddy was putting together for what we're calling and trying to see why it does or why it doesn't work.
That's the best part of film breakdown, man. It's really you really just get to see it, and the film doesn't lie.
Ben and Teal podcast film study on the way, man.
Yeah, baby, film does not lie. You know what else is on the way?
Yeah, film don't lie.
Ben and Teal
I like that name. 25 seconds.
Men and Teal podcast presents the Las Vegas Takeover.
Oh yeah, you fucking with us, Stone Cold, man?
He not coming.
Stone Cold, bro. You got
I
know
money
you
to
bro,
fly.
He said he don't got Vegas money, bro, and the flight is so cheap.
Vegas money, bro. What do you think we're gonna be doing out there?
I don't know what he thinking.
We're not renting. This is not Vegas vacation, bro. We're not. I just watched that the other day. Shout out to HBO Max. That's one of my favorite movies. I think I said that the other day. It's one of my favorite movies. But bro, Rusty was out there. He won all them damn cars, bro. I love the Viper. But yeah, bro, this ain't bro. I'm going out there to.
The $250
we working,
flight, bro.
We gonna be working for some of it. I'm going to be going to dispensaries afterwards, and I'm going to be masked up, and I'm going to be going to Vegas buffets.
Let me ask you a question, Jay.
Yeah.
You gonna work some overtime before that? Get a nice little bag to bring with you? You gonna try to go to the bunny ranch?
No, I ain't gonna try to go to it, but I'm not even trying to. If I'm gonna do Vegas, I'm picking up one of those. I'm gonna look for those cards, and I'm just gonna come to the room, bro. I'm not. Hey, bro, I'm not going. I'm not flying out to that bunny ranch. That bunny ranch costs too much, big dog. I need a girl from the strip.
Yeah, bunny ranch.
I need to go for the scrub. I need it. But yeah, bro. I mean, I don't know.
It's that bunny ranch though, bro. It's like a menu. You walk in, they got a menu. You just
it's expensive. It's really expensive. I used to watch that, bro. Cat House, HBO. Yeah. I don't have that kind of bread, bro.
Stone Cold is not allowed to go with us now. His wife's gonna watch this podcast.
I'm not paying for it.
Not happening.
I'm not paying for high class whores. What?
Yeah, but what if you get it's kind of worth it, yeah.
No, I'm not paying like $1,500. Like $1,500.
Yeah, but you get to think about this. You get to walk in the room. Man, and you get to be you get to look. Hold on,
because QV, you know what it is. QV,
but it's not just one.
No,
Like you could pick a double, you could pick a tandem. They
Yeah,
have
for another band.
They have a threesome room and they have a this room. You can get Riley something. You can get tranny. Like whatever your taste is.
No, that's
not
gonna
you.
yeah.
But
it's
I'm
gonna be
now that's a $3,000 experience.
Notice he didn't deny that.
Like
you can do whatever you want.
Right, that's a $3,000 experience. No, I'm straight.
And these are professionals.
Yeah, and that 150.
Does that make it worse though?
That 120 QV, that 120 QV gonna be straight.
Does it make it worse that they're professionals? Because obviously they're going to do it exceptionally well, and then that's going to, speed up the process. Does it make it worse?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
When you drop that bag, right? So let's say we're in Vegas and you about to go ahead and shake something.
But it's for the hour. So, bro, I don't care. I'm about to.
You rubbing one out in the bathroom first?
No, I'm gonna for
No,
you know why? Because
you gotta rub one out.
I'm paying for the hour. I'm paying for the hour. I'm not paying for the nut. Pause. I'm paying for the hour.
So you just gonna bounce back?
Yes, because if I'm gonna rub, bro, she's gonna get it, bro. I might bring my PlayStation in there, boy. She gonna have to suck that. She gonna suck that. Boy, we gonna set the tone, baby. We gonna set the tone, baby. We gonna make sure this hour, 2 hour go by good, bro. I'm gonna get what I pay for. It's gonna be 2 or 3. I'm gonna be Call of Duty with the boys. I'm gonna be in 2K with the. Hey, bro, I ain't getting topped off right now, and I'm about to dunk on somebody's ass, bro. And then, bro, that's gonna be the first one. And then
you bring
controller does.
You bring some blue pills.
Yeah, Blue Chew, bro. Hopefully we get a Blue Chew endorsement, man. I definitely want a Blue Chew endorsement.
I mean, you can load up. You could just knock out many times as you can in that hour. Something.
Yeah, bro. Plenty of this all. You know what I'm saying?
I'm rubbing one out in the bathroom.
I don't need, bro. I'm paying for it. What do I need to impress anybody for, bro?
No, I'm not trying to impress her. I just want to last. I want to last forever because I want to do all type of shit.
Yeah, but that's what the Blue Chew coming for. I'm not even worried about that. That's what I'm saying. I'm
never
not
done the Blue Chew.
I've done in my younger days. I did a quarter of a Viagra, and that shit was insane.
Yeah, I just want to get my money's worth.
Yeah,
like I want to do everything that I think I want to do. I want to try it right then and there. Let's get it all out the way, mama. Because at the end of the day, you can't judge me, bitch.
Bro, your wife is going. Bro, your wife is going. If you even look at a little person while you're out there, bro,
I'm gonna tell y'all right now. Let me tell y'all something right now.
You get your little midget, bro.
If there's a midget prostitute in Las Vegas while we're there, I'm fucking that midget prostitute.
Yeah.
And it's gonna be half price.
Yeah, 10 out of 10 times, bro. That's like, bro, I tell you, bro, that's like all watching South Park.
And I love my wife more than anything, and I hope she lets me come back home. But she has to understand the situation. Sometimes you just have to understand the circumstance. It's
bro, that's why y'all gotta watch South Park.
It's the fuck it list, Stone Cold. It's not bucket. It's the fuck it list. I got a fuck it list. It involves a grandmother who can remove her teeth. It involves a midget. And there's a couple other things that's a little too descriptive on the show that might get canceled.
This is why you need to watch South Park. If you got HBO Max or Paramount Plus, y'all need to watch, especially Paramount Plus, because they got the last 2 specials. Bruh, Randy Marsh is pretty much how they explain their theory of their take on.
That's how Rona came in.
Yeah, that's their thing of how Rona came in. Is that he fucked this fucking he fucked this weird bat thing, this weird thing or whatever, and he was telling him he was telling
Mickey Mouse because apparently he was partying with Mickey in Japan.
Yeah, and so that was on the one when now they've made 2 specials after to close it off post COVID or whatever. But he tells his son, he said, "Son, I can tell you right now, I've been doing the simulations." He said, "I fucked that whatever it is." He said, "I fucked that thing 10 out of 10 times or 100 out of 100 times. It will happen in every test scenario. I fuck that wombat or whatever the fuck it is." He said, "It's going to happen. So we have to do it this way post because there's no situation where I don't fuck that." So I'm thinking about it. And when you said it, as soon as you popped up in my head, I'm like, bro, this motherfucker's telling me right now. It don't matter, bro. In any situation, it's going to happen.
I might have to fly back to Jacksonville with you.
Yeah.
Like that might be a thing. It would be terrible. And like my question to my wife is though, like, if it's a midget, does she only get a little mad?
If you watch that special, I'm gonna tell you right now. You watch that special, he lost everything he loved after because he fucked that thing. He lost everything.
I feel like she can only, since it's a midget, she can only get a little mad. Like, it's a midget, bro. I feel like it's gonna be half price, and my wife can only be a little mad because it's only a little cheating. Like, that's just how I feel about it, and I think that's actually
and technically you only cheated a little bit,
just a little bit. So I mean, and I was talking about. It's funny that you said this because I was actually having this conversation today with my partner in the truck, and we were talking about midgets and fucking a midget, and I was like, yeah, I don't know why it's on my fucking list, and I said, but really though, I don't really want to fuck a midget per se. I just want to get head from a midget. Like, I really think that would be okay for me. Like, look down, see her grubby little midget paws.
This might be oversharing, like, but I was on Twitter, and my Twitter, like, well, possible my Twitter, because I've had Twitter for a long time. My algorithms are insane. And that was kind of what I saw. It was like a dude that was probably like 7 foot tall, and a chick that was probably like, she was like, I guess technically one, but she looked like all her stuff was like proportioned to somebody her size. So she might be like 4. What's the legal? 3'11" or like 4'5" or something.
4'8" or some shit, I think.
Yeah, so she might have been like 4'8".
Okay.
Maybe 4'10" or something like that.
And that's,
but yeah, she was at perfect like mouth to meat.
And that's just level. What I'm looking for. That's just what I'm looking for.
The mouth to meat level was 1-to-1 ratio.
Yeah, when it's in her hand, I want it to look massive. I just want it to look gigantic. I just want to look down and be like, wow, look at that.
This is
it's acceptable now.
It's a big brown snake.
Yeah, like it's acceptable now. It's cool. Like no complaints, no worries. But if I can get in a midget's hands,
like she got one of them Larry Giant subs, them 12, the big.
Like you're just sitting there, just all of a sudden it's just right on the face.
The sub. That big go from the forehead, from the forehead to the cleavage.
And then Kay in the background turns on Hakuna Matata and mean no worries for the rest of the days.
I mean, you fucking around split that bitch in half.
That's why I say I don't know if I want to fuck, because then I think it might get weird, bro. Like if I start picking you up and doing shit, that might be too far. That just might it might be dangerous, and B, I might in my head start being like, this is getting a little weird.
Okay. Yeah,
it's like I got kids.
I got kids.
Yeah, bro.
I slow my kids up though. Like that's when I'll be like, this is kind of weird. But I don't
want to be like that because people find love, and how they find love. But it's
right. Normal people can fuck me.
Exactly.
That doesn't make you weird.
It doesn't. But she said, yes, it does.
She said, fuck that. Yeah, that's the only way though that I'm doing something in Vegas. If I can get my hands on a midget, it's over.
Yeah,
it's gotta be a badass midget.
But Vegas takeover, man. We plan on being up there for the draft, so we plan on doing some vlogs, some content out there. I'll be having my equipment, I think. So y'all say y'all you don't know if y'all flying or driving yet?
Oh, we fly.
You flying, yeah. So I mean, all you just need a couple things.
Yeah.
I just really need my laptop, camera. You're gonna have your camera anyway.
Yeah. Well, no, I'm gonna bring the external, but yeah.
We might as well bring both.
Yeah, it'll be good, and then
might as well bring both, bro. We can figure out the dual, some dual shot stuff.
Yeah, I've been wanting to do that. I've been wanting to hook them up, you know.
Now during training camp and everything, I'll go up with you.
Yeah. I mean, shit. That's just this is the draft. We don't know what we're gonna do, bro.
I understand. It's just,
I feel you, man. It's fun, bro. You gotta take some time for yourself, bro. I know what kind of work you do, bro. And fuck that place, because guess what? I don't plan on being there much longer.
I know. So. I had 28 potash yesterday, man. That was a pain in the butt.
Oh damn! So what? They don't.
We are not about to do that.
They don't fuck with you up there, bro. That sounds like they don't fuck with you, Stone Cold. That's not a that.
Josh,
in our branch, that's the grunt work.
Stone Cold the grunt work.
They wouldn't dare put that many on in January. They wouldn't dare do that to me.
That's because your production's too valuable.
Yeah, like I said, they wouldn't.
I actually always have like 98% production. So
no, the amount of money he brings in.
Oh,
yeah, I'm bringing in like $1,500 a day, easy every day.
Yeah, so what happened?
Fuck all that. Fuck that place, man. Shout out to Josh Stewart, man. What happens in Vegas does stay in Vegas. Exactly. But it won't, because we're gonna have the cameras out. We're gonna be rolling because we got content to make. We trying to get this Bronny.
If that happens with the midget, I'll record it.
That's what OnlyFans is for, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. We got a lot of stuff, bro. We got it's a lot of stuff.
I'm gonna dye my meat sickle teal, and that's basically what I'm thinking. I think
Eric Dunn said he got one. I don't know if that's real or not. Y'all might be able to do some cross content, some cross podcast content.
Eiffel Tower.
Yep.
Little Eiffel Tower work, no big deal. It's nothing major.
His fans love it. They love dick jokes over there.
Oh man.
I need to get to the. Hey, that's what you need. You need to download this. You need to download Discord, and you need to get into their Discord.
Discord, huh?
Yeah.
I had one for Madden leagues. I didn't know it was for anything else.
Yeah, same kind of shit, but you need to. Yeah, you need to get your Discord back, and then you might have to do their Patreon to get into their Discord, or you can just hit them up and like, hey, can we get into Discord for the podcast? They be talking crazy in there. I love it, bro. I'm not in the Discord, but I am. I've listened to a couple of their episodes, and their fans be talking spicy like I like.
Oh, well, fellas, I think that's it.
Yeah, man. I think that's it too, man. I think we did.
I think if we say anything else, we might get indicted. So we might just want to.
Yeah, we were wilding today, man. I love it.
It was awesome.
I fucking love it.
Stone Cold.
What's up, man?
We appreciate you as always.
Oh,
Don't go running trains without us.
Please,
of course.
You know, we make sure your first train, we'll make sure it'll be a good one. Don't worry. We got you. We got to introduce you to that lifestyle, you know. It's a little different. I know it's different, but we'll make it work for you.
No, actually, Stone Cold, we're not, bro. Like we said, we're way too old for that.
I know I'm turning 35 next month.
Well, y'all are definitely too old for that, but I'm
not that old.
I said y'all.
What, am I older than both of you?
Yeah. Oh, bro. You can't tell by your hairline that you're older than both of us?
You can tell by the way I walk first out that I shave my pants. Bro, I know you see that. Have you seen that TikTok, bro?
No.
That shit is hilarious, dog. So you can tell by the way I walk, by my awkward walk, that I shit my pants.
Oh, wow.
That's just.
Well, that's also mostly because I shave my head all the time.
Yeah, I was doing that for a little bit. That was terrible.
Yeah, man. I did that for a lot of years, man.
But I got my dad's hairline, so.
Stone Cold, you really shouldn't shave your hair. You country.
I need to tape up.
I see where you're going with that one. I see where you're going with that one.
I gotta get it.
You got tattoos. You wear wife beaters. You drink beer. Like, this is going downhill really fast. Hey, man, listen, I appreciate all the opportunity, man. Shout out to the sponsors, Miller Creative Group.
Ella.
Vibes Inc. Ella. Shout out to Ella. We appreciate all the opportunity. Make sure you follow us on all social media platforms at Men and Teal Podcast, except Twitter. That is at Men and Teal Pod. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. We are officially over 400 subscribers.
Yes.
Stop picking your nose.
Officially in 6 countries.
Yes.
Adding Finland to the list with last week's episode. Shout out to all of you.
Awesome.
Finland.
Cool.
Incredible. Yeah, very cool. We're in Germany. Some shit over in Germany. I didn't remember the exact place, but some shit over there. We're in Finland. We're in London. We're in Mexico. We are in Canada. We are in the United States, of course. It's just awesome to see every time I upload a show and I look on that map to watch it grow. You guys are great. I appreciate all of you for tuning in. I am your host, the Hot Take Hooligan, Agent K. That is the Cannabis Analyst, Agent J. And that is Stone Cold motherfucking Steve Boston. And we are out of here. If this thing would work, I would definitely click it, and it hasn't yet, so I'm just prolonging the intro by talking before I can press the button, and now I'm here to it, so now